If I speak with human eloquence and angelic ecstasy, but do not love, I'm nothing but the creaking of a rusty gate. And if I speak God's word with power, revealing all of his mysteries and making everything as plain as day. And if I have faith to say to a mountain jump and it jumps, but I don't love, I'm nothing. And if I give all I own to the poor, or even go to the stake to be burned as a martyr, but I don't love, I've gotten nowhere.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
I know it's been like a bajillion years. I mean, there was a little ice storm, so we haven't been able to see each other.
Kitty!
And if you guys experienced an ice storm too, I'm so sorry. It was quite tragic.
I think it was like half the U.S. or something like that.
Yeah,
Probably less than that, but...
it was wild.
The
It
bottom,
was like half the U.S.
It's
It was
big. the bottom right corner mainly, but yeah, like half the
Yeah.
US.
Not the bottom right corner.
Texas is half the U.S.
I don't know.
mean, it was like the west side of Colorado all the way up to New
Oh,
York. Texas is
In
a
DC, it was
sorry, I forgot.
very, very snowy. So it was bad.
It was the west side of Colorado all the way up to New York.
I am so sorry. I forgot Texas. Texas, I'm sorry. I forgot you're a country.
It was like
Tisk.
1,200 nautical miles. There were like 80,000 flights canceled.
That was
Yeah,
that's
including
wild.
mine. Including mine.
Yeah, she was stuck in DC,
Oh.
which was fun.
So good
Oh,
shit.
bye, kitty. Well, for those of you guys who are joining us for the first time, welcome. My name is Emmy.
My name is Kylie.
Caleb.
Ari.
Jack.
Titles,
Son.
punch 'em.
Woo!
Oh.
Oh no, we have all this back. I have to do that again.
Bummer.
Also, yeah, we're distributing the mics. You probably can't hear me that well. It's okay.
Just stop. Okay. So today, what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the story of Zacchaeus.
Yay.
Because I think that it's a really cool story when we get down in the grit of it. So, does somebody want to read Zacchaeus?
I have a. I mean, do you think that's? Oh. She's climbing on the couch. Cat's climbing on the couch.
She
This
climbed.
little
The
claws.
cat's back for all
She's
audio
a mountain
listeners.
climber.
Yeah, I mean, are you sure that are you sure that topic's like extensive enough to cover the whole episode? It's kind of a small topic.
And we care about all shapes and sizes.
It's kind of just like seems like
It's
very,
bold
very, very
claim.
small, very
Luke,
little
what
topic.
again?
I don't know if it'll.
Bold claim to add me into that.
Luke 19. Actually, I
Okay,
remembered.
okay.
I read it today.
It's a-
Okay,
it's-
with all jokes aside,
This is a wee little topic. You've
it is
chosen.
a wee little topic.
It's
And
10
we
verses.
talk about all the
He
topics.
may be short in
Because
stature, but he's...
as I'm
I was
pulling
going somewhere with that.
as I'm pulling this up, how tall do you guys actually think Zacchaeus was?
I'm gonna go with 4'9".
4'9", okay.
4'9".
I don't know. What was
That's
the average?
crazy.
We don't
Or
even know
5'1".
like the average height of the time.
It was, I think I think closer to 5 foot, 5 foot something. We've grown slightly in past.
So
We-
there's
It
short.
was, it was sorry, say all that again louder. It was closer to 5 foot. I think 5 foot something. Maybe less. We as a just species have grown a little bit since
We've
then.
evolved.
We have evolved.
We've hit the glorious evolution.
No, it's a fact.
Just
we
wait
keep
for the
evolving.
mutant gene.
Are we... Do I have the X gene, guys?
I think you and I are referencing two completely different things.
What would my mutant power be?
Blonde.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay.
Anyway.
Anyways,
He's about 4'10".
4 foot
So
4
4
foot
foot
10.
Zacchaeus was 4'10".
I'm gonna say like 5.
1 inch taller than what I said.
Yeah, 1 inch closer to you.
That's how tall I am.
Yeah, but for a man at that time, it would be
5.
short.
5 foot.
For a man now, that's
Well,
like
kind
short.
of like
I'm 5'1",
my
but-
height is technically well tall-ish, like the 80th percentile, which is tall for women, but that's short for men. So for men, your height would be small, but for women,
Men
you're
gotta
average.
be all the
True.
complicated
Yeah,
things.
isn't the average height from? Sorry.
The average height
Yeah,
for a man in the
I'm
U.S.
just going with it.
Yeah, the average height for a man in the U.S.
Actually,
I
I can
think
just
is
turn
like
this up.
5'8".
I'll just share. I'll just
5'8" or 5'9", somewhere around there.
No, I can.
Yeah.
You.
No,
Yeah.
you're good. It's probably
You're
easier
5'10".
that way.
You're taller than that.
All right, I could have just
5'11".
I can just deal with it. No, we're distributing mics, but average height for guys I think 5'10" or 5'11" nowadays, and I think for women it's like 5'6" or so.
5'6" or...
No. So, say so.
I said 5'6".
Anyways, anyways.
So the average height for a man in the U.S. is 5'9". So yeah, you're right.
But they weren't in the U.S.
No, I'm just
Average, good
bringing
job.
up like average US, but no,
Yeah.
we don't know from a long time ago how people have. Most likely, they just keep getting taller. That's the human. They just keep evolving
Shaq.
taller.
And our food,
Yeah,
our processed food.
yeah, but humans do keep getting taller.
Yeah, I don't actually. I also don't really know the evolutionary reasons why we get taller.
Isn't it that we're like projected to have like huge like foreheads after like another 2,000 years?
I don't know if that's,
And that's-
a confirmed
so,
thing or if that's just.
If
like an
anyone's
alien
insecure about their forehead, get ready.
theory.
Do not
If I
take
live
the,
to be the
Neuralink.
next 2,000 years, that's a separate problem.
Yeah.
Anyways,
She's gonna try to run off with that.
Oh,
That's not.
But yeah.
anyways,
don't need it.
Well, it's because you ladies keep preferring them tall, so it's natural selection.
It's a very true statement. Yeah, very
Reminds
true
me of the
statement.
movie Tall Girl.
okay,
And when-
Luke
and-
19.
Also natural selection.
But I don't think that's how it works because a whole bunch of guys prefer small, so it keeps
Tall and
balancing
small?
out nonstop.
So why
Tyler.
aren't you guys getting shorter?
Yes.
Anyways, we're
And when
If you
everyone's
have-
6 foot,
Gravity,
And-
gravity's changing.
I think that is actually a slight thing.
9.81 meters per second squared.
Well, as the Earth's rotation slows down, its gravity also gets weaker,
That's true. It does.
which it is slowly decelerating.
It's
That-
not
that might be a
9.81
factor.
meters per second
So
squared.
like we're not stubby like we used to be, but we're like squishing in and up.
We're
Okay.
Pushing in and up.
we oh. Okay, Luke chapter
Oh, this
19.
is
You ready?
Hey.
Okay.
Cook.
Jesus entered Jericho and was
Oh, she's in the
Keep
box.
going.
and was passing through. A man was there by the name of Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was wealthy. He wanted to see who Jesus was, but because he was short, he could not see over the crowd. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore fig tree to see him, since Jesus was coming that way. When Jesus reached the spot, he looked up and said to him, "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." So he came down at once and welcomed him gladly. All of the people saw this and began to mutter, "He has gone to be a guest of a tax collector." But Zacchaeus stood up and said to the Lord, "Look, Lord, here and now I give half of my possessions to the poor, and if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount." Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house because this man too is a son of Abraham, for the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost."
Nice.
Good
job.
Thank you. Reading's hard.
Real.
What are some of our initial thoughts?
Zacchaeus was short.
He was short, yes.
He was very short.
He was a short king.
Bro climbed the tree. Jesus still needed to look down at him.
That's wild.
Okay.
Wait, is that what it said?
That's
No.
That's a knock on the tree.
Huh?
That's a knock on the
It was
tree.
a sapling.
It's a knock on
It was
them
a
both.
sapling,
It was
bro.
perfectly sized for him. Wouldn't have been able to climb anything taller.
Oh, I see.
Standing on the
guys,
branch of a sapling.
My X gene is blonde.
Most of the trees must be this tall to climb,
Oh
so
my
so he was limited.
Must be this
Um,
tall to climb this
So
tree.
I read this earlier per your recommendation, and I something stood out. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh yeah. So verse 11. Right after this, I went ahead and right ahead.
Yeah.
Like just one verse ahead for some reason. And I love that Jesus goes from talking to Zacchaeus and the audience to immediately being like, "Hey guys, so now that I've got you here,
Yeah.
parable time,
Yep.
story time."
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so fair too.
Oh yeah.
I'm not easy guy.
It's a great way to communicate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jesus also saw how hard Zacchaeus was trying
Mm-hmm.
to even see him, just to catch a glimpse at him and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what Jesus saw, especially when he was like, "Zacchaeus, I'm coming to your house tonight. You were the one who put in all the effort just to see me."
Yeah.
It's like Jesus saw the faith of the woman who wanted to touch his robe to be healed.
Mm-hmm.
and that's what he saw, and he just saw Zacchaeus's perseverance.
I think a trend that I've been seeing is that Jesus is specifically looking for people that the crowd has disowned or is purposely ignoring, or is ceremonially unclean, so they can't be a part of the crowd. Zacchaeus was somebody who not only was he a tax collector, so he already had that connotation to him, but he wasn't a fair tax collector.
Yeah.
And so he was somebody that the crowds trained everyone to look over.
Literally.
Look over.
Literally look over.
Yes, because of his height. But they even like imagine they told their kids like, hey, don't associate yourself with this person, like this person's bad. But I love how Jesus says, for the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost. When what Jesus is saying is it doesn't matter the person's stature, the person's status in society, doesn't matter where this person came from. They are still a descendant of Abraham, and the purpose of Jesus coming is to come and redeem the lost.
I've heard one. I'll be serious now. He's short, but
He's Jack's son instead of Jack right now. That's his serious mode.
Anyways, where was I going? Oh yeah, in a book I read, the guys actually talked about Zacchaeus more in detail, and he pointed out a very interesting fact or kind of perspective on the story. So when it took place in Jericho, so Zacchaeus was probably as short as those walls that Joshua took down, but it happened in Jericho. So and Jesus went over to Jericho. This was probably the latter part of his ministry, I believe it said, and he was on his way to Jerusalem. So he's kind of on the path to go to Jerusalem, and crucifixion and all that. But he made this stop in Jericho. This is how at least the book and the pastor who wrote it explained it. Jericho is actually kind of tracing Jesus' route. Jericho is actually pretty out of the way for where he was headed to Jerusalem. So kind of the more impactful approach was like Jesus actually went pretty out of his way to go to this town where kind of the main part of it was meeting and saving Zacchaeus. So it kind of does highlight, yes, Jesus will go out of his way if he knows people are seeking him, and if he knows that he is needed somewhere.
Yeah. Something I noticed. I mean, this is what the NLT version says. So if someone could fact check me on some other verse some other version while I pull this up. But it says Zacchaeus quickly climbed down and took Jesus to his house with great excitement and joy, but the people were displeased. He has gone to be the guest of a notorious sinner, they grumbled. Meanwhile, Zacchaeus stood before the Lord and said, I will give half my wealth to all the poor, Lord, and if I have cheated people on their taxes, I will pay them 4 times as much. While Zacchaeus was doing all this and he was changing, the people at the exact time were just displeased with him. They were still going to be judging him. I find the meanwhile part it's happening at the same time.
Yeah. That's something.
But one side is what Jesus sees and one side is what the people see.
Yeah. I think something that I focus on in this story is how quick the people are to point fingers. Because when we even just tie back to the crucifixion, is people were laughing and mocking Jesus, and we're so easy to judge those people, but yet we do that every day. And Zacchaeus is just the same exact replica of that. He's a sinner like us. He made bad decisions, but he was actively changing. But while he was still changing, people were still pointing fingers because they were too scared to get vulnerable about their own sin. Because it was easier to point at somebody else's sin and say, he's the problem. We should hide from him. We should hide him from society. And we should make fun of Jesus coming to his house, because we know if Jesus came to my house, it wouldn't be clean. It wouldn't be what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I also think we have to consider at the time the people were cheated out of their money so often, because it's not just a tax collector. He was the chief tax collector in Jericho. So I'm not saying that the people kind of do have a right to be what the heck? I've done so much right and Jesus didn't want to come to my house. And I feel we do that in everyday life. We're well, I did all this. and I didn't get that promotion. I did all this.
Prodigal son. The
Yeah.
other son.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, yeah. But I think we just kind of forget, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting when you actually think of this story through our own lens. It's like, what if a person that you not even like legitimate, like don't like, the person that legitimately has done you dirty in the past, and Jesus went and kind of gave them the special privilege of visiting their
Yeah.
house.
When we were, while the people were like probably waiting and wanting Jesus to go to their house and everything, it's kind of like if Jesus came to your town, you would want your house to be so prepared because you would want him to go to your house and everything. And then he points out the person who has completely wronged you in every single way, and you never want to talk to them and you keep distance from them, and he goes to their house, and you're like, but I just prepared my entire house for this. I've done this and that.
Yeah.
This person's just horrible.
I think something that we also have to keep in mind is because I know everyone at this table has been wronged by someone. We live in a sinful world, that's going to happen. And I can think of situations where if Jesus would have gone to that person's house, I would have flipped my lid. I'm like, what about me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The blink.
What do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm the one sitting over here doing the right things, but then that makes me wonder, what are the right things?
Yeah.
Because we consider ourselves doing the right things, but that's our own definition and not Jesus' definition. Which I'm not saying that, like, everything that we do is bad.
Yeah.
But in the same light, if we're going to say that something's right and something's good, then we need to tie it back to the Bible. Because ultimately,
That's good.
wishing that our hatred person is something that we don't want Jesus to come see, then that's not treating them with the way that Jesus is teaching us, if that makes sense. Like, he's showing us, like, hey, it doesn't matter. I love you, and I died on the cross for you. There's a reel that I watched the other day where it was, like, showing all of these, like, mass criminals and, like, these really, like, toxic people. And at the end of the video, it said, and Jesus died for these people, too.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh, I want half of those people in jail.
Yeah.
Because of what they've
I want
done.
the other half dead.
If they're not already.
But Jesus still died for them, and that's our job. Our job isn't to go out and to judge, to be mean, to condemn them. Our job is to share the truth with them, and if we're gonna overlook them like the people did with Zacchaeus, then Zacchaeus' life would have looked drastically different if Jesus didn't personally call him out, because I know no person would have reached out to him and be like, hey, this is the gospel.
Or even, like, thinking about this politically, like, that's one of the first things, like, right now, that's the most, like, divisive thing ever, is Republicans can look at, like, Democrats, and 50 years ago, a Republican could have married a Democrat and it would have been fine. But today's society, that's, like, a taboo. Like, we don't even think of that. And then Republicans may look at, like, I don't know, like Joe Biden and be like, well, this guy that. Well, Jesus came for him, too. Or Democrats, I guess Trump is a bad example.
No, I mean,
Well,
people dislike them both
Okay, let's just
equally as much.
Let's just do Democrats or Republicans may look at Trump and be like, oh, but he's done this and that. Jesus came for him too. That doesn't justify what any of these people have done, or how you agree or how you disagree, and the bad, and if they should be in jail and stuff like that. No, but Jesus came for them too.
That's good.
Yeah.
It also has a factor of, like, it kind of highlights, and this is also, especially in the politically divisive world, it also kind of highlights that people like to win the argument rather than change the person's opinion. People don't like don't like it when they don't like change, because secretly we like, it's kind of a thing in society. I think secretly we all like disliking certain people, and we get comfortable with that. It's like humorously yet unironically, it's like the Joker's line from Batman. It's like, nobody panics when things go according to plan, even if the plan is horrifying.
Or even it feels like we bond over hate.
Yeah.
So it's like the actual prospect of seeing a person get, visited by Jesus and redeemed in that way, I think makes a lot of, especially people nowadays, uncomfortable, because we get comfortable disliking people.
Well, and like to circle back, to what Kylie was saying was we live in a world that is based off of entropy, and entropy is a disorder where that will always increase over time because we live in a sinful world, and that's just the route that we've taken because of the fall. But if we're choosing to give into that and just say, oh, that's just how I was born, that's just how I'm this, that's just how, no, there's just how. It's you're choosing that, and you have the ability yourself to go out and believe what you believe and do what you're gonna do. But at the same time, it's like it's ultimately not about you.
I think a big issue too is listening to culture and like the world versus listening to God and what his word says. So like his word says love holds no record of wrongs, and love doesn't rejoice in evil doing. So like 1 Corinthians 13. Meanwhile, what culture says is cancel them. Like cut them out of your life. Like you don't like what they're doing, like shun them. Like all these different things like that are completely against what God specifically says love is. And so I think it's really interesting that like you can, and even in 1 Corinthians before that, he talks about how you can do all these things. Like you can go to people's houses, you can feed people, you can clothe people, but if you don't have love, your ministry is not effective because your heart is not in the posture that it's supposed to be in. I think that's really important too, to just don't listen to the world, listen to what God's wanting you to do.
Yeah.
And let the Spirit move through you.
Yep.
Do you remember that one for King and Country song that was like
Probably.
like in the hold
so.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I pull it up. Someone keep talking.
Well, there was a thought that crossed my mind when you were talking, and it was saying how just because something happened in the world doesn't mean it's from God. Just because a certain video came on your For You page doesn't mean it's from God.
Yeah.
Like, don't base your...
Well, but the devil wants you to click past this video. The devil wants you to scroll past
Those
this
videos!
Don't scroll! God's gonna kill you!
Caleb
Wait, hold on.
has-
Don't skip this ad.
Immediately.
Wait, don't skip the ad.
I'm gonna be so honest, I skip it every single time. But...
You can either skip this ad, or you can download Pi,
Hi.
the free ad blocker
Oh.
that you...
Are we endorsed?
No.
Oh.
No, it's fine.
Hi, you want to endorse us?
No,
What's up?
we don't want them.
They have a lot of... Their marketing budget is apparently huge, because, like, they make up, like, half the ads I receive.
Ah.
The ad blocker makes up half the ads
like
I
when,
get on my videos.
It's like when honey used to be a big thing before it was revealed that they are scamming everybody.
3.14159 something else.
6'2",
Okay, so I found the lyrics.
5, 6'2", 5.
The monologue, like in the middle of the song, when it kind of stops, and the guy with like one of the singers in the song kind of just stops and it's kind of raspy, that part. You know what I'm saying? It's
Which song?
I don't know what song it
Which
is.
for King and Country
it's
song?
for the King and Country.
Guys, I'll sing it.
Proof of Your Love.
Ah,
The monologue part. He talks. He talks in that part.
Jesus
monologue.
loves
My
me,
shepherd, I
this
shall
I
not
know.
Now in the middle of the song, it goes,
For
if I
the
speak with
Bible
human
tells me so.
That was aggressive.
Okay. If I speak with human eloquence and angelic ecstasy, but do not love, I'm nothing but the creaking of a rusty gate. And if I speak God's word with power, revealing all of his mysteries and making everything as plain as day. And if I have faith to say to a mountain, jump, and it jumps, but I don't love, I'm nothing. And if I give all I own to the poor, or even go to the stake to be burned as a martyr, but I don't love, I've gotten nowhere. So no matter what I say, no matter what I believe, no matter what I do, I'm bankrupt without love.
Real
I did not understand that when I was little.
bars.
I was like, well, all those things, like if we do all those things, wouldn't we just be fine? Right. We did so much, but we don't have any heart into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you go up to your friend and it's her birthday and you just go, happy birthday. That person won't feel it.
Thank you so much.
She's gonna be like,
That's how I
oh.
say happy birthday to people.
That's also
He's different.
yeah.
Or what
He's
if you
special.
just go, happy birthday, you dingbat? You know?
Yeah.
That's how my
He would say that.
that's how my
That's
no that is
But
how
you're saying that out of
That is-
he would say that kind of thing out of love.
that's where you just
that
don't
is
say
how
happy
my
birthday.
great grandpa would say happy birthday
Yeah.
to you. Thank you very
That's
much.
where you
But-
just don't say happy birthday.
Caleb.
But that's not love.
Or
Oh
thank
my
you.
God, we
Or
need
you
to
just don't say
process-
thank you. They say happy birthday, you just say
It
Thumbs
poses
up.
the question as to why you're even doing those things, though, if you're not doing them out of love, specifically for God.
You're doing
Recognition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recognition. Just a social capital.
you want to be seen, feel better.
Economic capital.
your
friend.
I want to get a whole bunch of money, so I'm gonna do this or that. There's no love into
I choose
it.
that.
They just
This guy is gonna be paying me $100 an hour to give a whole bunch of food to the homeless.
what?
No, I'm just giving like
YouTube video.
Dang, it's almost as much as I'll be making as a pilot. My gosh.
Oh.
Just to hand
Yeah,
food
no,
out to
just
the
like-
homeless. That's crazy.
yeah. So you're being paid to do that. You're just gonna do it for the money, the economic capital.
Have you ever seen a boy with funny clothes?
Oh, yes.
A girl with braces on her teeth or...
We're not sponsored.
We're not
Kids
sponsored.
call them oddballs.
Whatever happened to
So
VeggieTales?
weird. Is it my imagination?
They're
or
on
does
YouTube.
Aunt Ruth have a beard?
Kill the mic.
We need to sing this probably copyrighted song.
Think about that.
No.
That's why I said we're not
It was only a part of it. It was
sponsored,
only a part of it.
copyrighted. Oh gosh.
Whatever happened to them?
They're on
No,
YouTube.
they're still a thing.
I think don't
They
they
just
still make new content?
they fell
Yeah,
off.
No, they did not.
They fell off.
No. They did not fall off.
Well,
they
then that-
still make new content, and I,
I blame
love it.
streaming services.
They crashed and
it's not
burned.
as good now.
That's not true.
When I was
Their
younger,
old creator's gone. I'm pretty sure the
No,
actual.
they're not.
when I was younger, I went to like one of those like kids like kids ministry things, you know, as most of us
Like
do.
BBS.
No, just like little kids thing, like while the parents go to service, whatever you want.
Oh,
to call
yeah.
it, like just a kids
Life Kids?
ministry.
Kids church.
No, I did not go to like
Kids church.
I went to a different church in Florida.
Sunday school.
Sunday school.
Sunday
Yeah.
school, kids
Sunday school.
church.
Okay, great.
Life
Kids
Kids.
church, youth
Monday
ministry.
school.
Yeah, we just
Every-
called it church.
Got a Monday
My
school.
parents were like, "You're gonna go to church," so we
Yeah.
never
You
called
need
it
church.
We never called it Sunday school. So anyway, we went there, and at the very end of the service, it would always be like a VeggieTale thing playing. But my parents would always pick me up like before the VeggieTales even went on the TV,
Ooh.
and I was like always so sad because I was like, I wanted to go watch VeggieTales, even though
They
we
have
have
a
everything at
Zacchaeus
home.
episode. Well, no, actually, I don't think they do, actually.
No, they don't.
I'm sure they do.
No, they
I think they do.
I don't think so.
That-
Zacchaeus
Hold
is
on.
like one of the
They had an
P's.
Esther
Theory.
episode, and I loved that episode.
probably one of the P's or something.
VeggieTales have a Zacchaeus episode?
Okay, I found this on the web for Does VeggieTales Have a Zucchini episode? Check it out.
Yes, there is a zucchini. Please tell me his name was Zucchini,
It's
though.
a zucchini in like every
Wait.
episode, bro.
In the
That would be
reenactment.
that would be
No.
amazing.
And he was
Hey,
a
Siri.
cucumber.
Oh
A
gosh.
short
Does
cucumber.
It's just
VeggieTales
Larry.
have a
No, short.
Zacchaeus
Larry's
episode?
tall.
Larry, but his eyes are like at the bottom.
Yes, VeggieTales has a Zacchaeus episode.
Huge
The
forehead,
episode
bro.
is called Zacchaeus.
Zacchaeus in the big
It's
tree.
literally called
Oh,
Zacchaeus.
yeah. Wait,
Uh,
let me see it.
It's loading.
That would be funny if it was
Okay.
just Larry, like,
Oh,
but his model is
It
just like
was
struck
it was
down.
it was
was
a Paul Grape that was like singing a Zacchaeus song.
No, he wasn't. No, he was like sharing a story.
Yeah, he was singing a song.
And that, my friends.
He was singing a song.
No, it's
Is that my
Zacchaeus in
friends?
the big tree. It's
the story of Zacchaeus?
It's with the caterpillar. This is the episode.
Oh, yeah. I
That's
think
the
I
song.
remember that.
This is the episode I'm talking
Wait,
about.
no,
They
wait.
can't see anything.
Just edit it.
Please don't play my copyrighted
That's not
song.
it.
Edit
That's
it,
a
Jackson.
fandom.
No, it's not.
This is from a fandom.
No.
That's
VeggieTales fanfic? What?
VeggieTales fanfic.
I don't like this.
that was
I don't like where this is
It was
headed.
a fandom.
Guys, I found
This
this
is what I
racial.
want my brain to sound like.
She got it. This is not
Happy
what a fandom.
thoughts and loving
This is not what I want my brain to sound like. Boxing?
The pirates are doing nothing.
Well, that one might
Actually,
not
you're
be.
playing that-
That one might not be. Can you at least play his cheeseburger if we're gonna do this?
Yes.
Cheeseburger and
Okay,
paradise?
actually, yeah, that's true. If we're going down, we should go down in style. I'll just deep fry the audio.
You can see it, guys.
He said to her, I like a cheeseburger.
Bass.
She said to him, I can't give you either. She She said, yes it is, but we're closed now. He will wait for
Wait, we need to get to the rap part.
No,
yes.
stop. Okay, stop.
the bunny, oh, I love the bunny.
The bunny is my favorite.
Not the rap part, bro.
I love the video on it.
The video's
The
amazing.
video is so good. The trick-
The bunny song.
Okay.
No, okay, hold on. We have to do the bunny song. And then
The
I'll be
bunny
done.
song is so
I'll be
good.
done. I'll be done. I promise.
Oh, copyrighted.
We're over time.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
Emmy, we can do. Let's pull that up in the next episode
No.
as like an
Copyright
intro.
strike.
Okay.
Boom.
Any finishing thoughts?
Completely demonetized.
Zacchaeus people.
It's short.
And that's our outro. Alright, guys, we will see you next time on the Gracefully Awkward Podcast.
To be patient, I've tried to